Hello, welcome back to MyData-NEWS.
Hello.
So we hope you enjoy our last video, but today we will discuss about 5 big news regarding our sector, the health data, and we will talk about California, AstraZeneca, but also the FDA. So for the first news, last month the governor of California signed into law AB 2089, which explained the scope of the California's Confidentiality of Medical Information Act, the CMIA, to cover mental health services that are delivered through digital health solutions and the associated health information generated from these services. The law amends the definition of medical information to include mental health application information, but also defines as information related to a consumer's inferred or diagnosed mental health of substance use disorder, and also collected by a mental health digital service.
Pharmaceutical giant AstraZeneca has blamed user error for leaving a list of credentials online that exposed access to sensitive patient data for more than 1 year. Chief Authority Officer of cybersecurity startup called SpiderSilk said that a developer left the credentials for an AstraZeneca internal server on a code-sharing website. The credentials allowed access to a test Salesforce cloud environment, but the test environment contained some patient data. AstraZeneca spokesperson Patrick Bart said that due to a user error, some data records were temporarily available to a developer platform. We stopped access to this data immediately after we have informed. However, declined to say for what reason patient data was stored on a test environment.
So for the third news about health data, the US Food and Drug Administration, so the FDA, published a suite of guidance documents relating to software, automation, and artificial intelligence. One guidance document in particular, addressing clinical decision support software, may signal a tightening in FDA's oversight on software tools with artificial intelligence, but also on machine learning that could introduce confusion and frustrate innovation in this important area.
US Senator Mark Warner released a white paper calling for a feedback to craft legislation that will address cybersecurity threats in healthcare. Warner said the federal government and healthcare sector must find a balanced approach to meet the dire threats as partners with shared responsibilities. The paper looked at the improvements needed, how the government and private sector can work together to improve the healthcare sector's resilience, and policies that might aid in response and recovery to cybersecurity incidents.
So for the last news of this video, Kentucky-based company CorrectCare Health reported to the US Department of Health and Human Services at least 3 unauthorized access disclosure breaches that affect a total of nearly 5,000 individuals involving its server's misconfiguration incident. The file contained protected health information of individuals who were in a state prison. So patient information contained in the exposed file include full name, date of birth, social security number, and limited health information such as diagnostic code and procedure codes. So according to a privacy attorney, it may be harder to imprison individuals to be protected as a result of a breach. All the normal things that an individual will do to protect themselves from harm may be much harder for these individuals. So I hope you enjoy our videos and the 5 big news regarding our sector. Do not hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel, but you can also follow us on LinkedIn and on Twitch. And we already wish you a happy Christmas and happy New Year. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.